Hey guys, my name's Lachlan Otterbein. Thank you so much for joining today. I'm the head instructor for Heiho Dojo's kids program here. Today we will be going over some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and some Muay Thai kickboxing drills. Before we get into that though, I'd like to give you guys a little bit of history about myself and my background in martial arts. So I've been training martial arts since I was 3 years old, and I didn't start with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Muay Thai. I started with a martial arts called Sun Hang Do. I did some research and it's very similar to karate and Tai Chi. Tai Chi. So that was really fun. We got to learn how to break boards and got to yell. So that was every kid's dream, is to yell without getting yelled at. Once I had done that for, I believe, a year or so, I took a little bit of time off from martial arts, and then a few years down the road, I ended up going into some kickboxing in British Columbia, which is originally where I'm from. And I kind of took after my older sister. Her name is Heidi Otterbein, and she, when I was a kid, was competing in Muay Thai, and I got to watch her go up and up the ranks until she actually won 2 championships in kickboxing, which was phenomenal to watch as a kid. And that's kind of where I took kickboxing, was I wanted to be like my older sister, so I just took after her and continued on. So once I ended up leaving British Columbia after 11 years down there, I came out to Grand Prairie almost 9 years ago, and I joined Heiho Dojo at 12 years old. So I had previously done Sun Hang Do and kickboxing, and then I started training Muay Thai kickboxing, which is just different in certain areas compared to kickboxing. Muay Thai we get to learn how to use elbows and knees, whereas kickboxing we don't learn how to use those. So I started doing Muay Thai, and then I started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu no gi, and then we started doing gi in 2013. The difference between gi and no gi would be wearing like what I'm wearing right now. It could be like shorts and a t-shirt, whereas Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in a gi, it's kind of like a kimono top and pants and a belt, which there's a lot more grips, so you don't get to move as much, and it's a lot harder for certain aspects of gi versus no gi. And last but not least, I've been able to train Tracy's Kempo Karate. Tracy's Kempo Karate to me, myself, has been amazing because I thrive off of routine and a curriculum. So I've very much enjoyed each level of Kempo I've been able to get to, and just learn how to defend myself in basic scenarios of just if I was on the street walking, or just other situations if other people came up to me and there was more than one person who wanted to intimidate me, so to speak. So I really enjoy that aspect of it because it's real life to me. So that's a little bit about myself, and I hope that one day if you guys come in that I could train with you guys one day. So that would be very fun. To get started, I'd like to teach you how to start a class. So we always do a bow in of class and a bow out. So today our bow, what we're going to do is put our feet together, put our hands together, and then we bow, keeping our eyes on each other. So bowing in is showing respect to your instructor, and the instructor showing respect to you. Just like, hey, thanks for showing up to class. Thank you for coming to teach us, sort of thing. What I'd like to get started with today is just to warm up the body with some stretches. That way we get the muscles loose, hopefully get the blood flowing, and prevent injury. Injuries are not fun, so stretching is very, very important when it comes to any kind of training. So the first stretch I would like to do is shoulder stretches. Very, very basic. We're going to put one arm out in front, the other arm goes underneath, and then you just pull across, and we'll hold for about 10 seconds or so. Go. And switch sides. And just go to where you feel that stretch in the shoulder. Don't push it too far. And relax there. Shake out your arms a little bit. Move your arms around, maybe do some circles. Our second stretch that I'd like to get into is just a quad stretch. Now, if you're like me and you don't have very good balance, maybe find a wall or something to hold on to, like maybe a small table or a stool. But for the quad stretch, what we're going to do is start on one leg, where you grab your ankle, and again, don't push it to the point where you're hurting yourself. Push it to the point where you feel that stretch and it's helping. So each side we're going to hold for about 10 to 15 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, go. If it helps too, for balance, put your hand onto your hip, if that helps. I find it helps me. And switch, other side. Oh, messed up there. See, I don't got good balance, so that's okay. And relax there. Give your legs a good shake out. Our last stretch is called the butterfly stretch. So the butterfly stretch is a stretch sitting down. So for the butterfly stretch, what we're going to do is put our feet together, and then we're going to pull our feet in as close as possible. Again, we're going to hold for about 15 seconds, 10, 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. And just push it again. Push it to where you feel that stretch. And relax there. Shake your legs out if you would like. So now that we're stretched out, we're going to get into some exercises now. The first exercise that I'm going to take you guys through are 4 different kind of squats that we have in what we call our squat set. The first one is just simply a straight squat. To start a straight squat, your feet are going to be about the width of your shoulder. To make sure your back does not bend, to keep your back straight and your posture up, don't be looking down. We want to be looking up a little bit. You can either keep your hands up or crossed, whatever you guys prefer. When you go down for the squat, guys, you can touch the ground with one hand and then stand up. And you can alternate. So what we're going to do is for all 4 of our squats, we're going to do 10 reps of each one. Are you guys ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Good. Shake your legs out. The next squat is called John Rambo squats. For John Rambos, we're going to squat down and touch the ground, and then we're going to jump our feet together and then jump them apart. So you squat down, in, and apart. So again, for our John Rambo squats, we have 10 reps. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good. Shake your legs out. The next squat is one of the harder squats. We call them electric frogs. We're going to start squatted like a frog position and pretend like you're a frog playing a piano. So your hands are going to be out in front. From here, what we're going to do is jump as high as we can in the air, and you got to pick your knees up as high as you can. While you're in the air and you pick your knees up, you're going to touch both of your knees and then come back to this squatting position. So I jump and I squat down, and I'm back into that frog playing a piano position. So we jump and squat. So again, we've got 10 reps. If you can't get through the whole 10, just shake your legs out really fast and then continue on until we finish all 10. So start in your frog, playing a piano position. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Good. Shake your legs out. My legs are kind of tired after those. All right, our last squat are scissor lunges. So I'll turn to the side so you can see a little bit better. To start a scissor lunge, we're going to have both of our hands on our hips for balance, and then we're going to bring one leg back, and whatever leg is back, when you drop your knee down, you don't want to be flat-footed like this, because for a scissor lunge, you need to be able to push. So the back foot, you're on like your tippy toes, ball of the foot, hands are on your hips, and then you're going to jump and then switch. Just make sure and be really, really safe, guys, that when you jump and switch, you don't smash your knee into the ground. I don't want you guys to have injured knees. So just be aware and cautious that when you touch your knee, just be super careful. Okay? So again, we have 10 scissor lunges. So start with your hands on your hips, drop to one knee, and we will begin. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good job, guys. Give your legs a quick shake out. So those were the 4 squats that we went through. Just straight squats, John Rambos, electric frogs, and scissor lunges. The next thing we're going to do is work our arms a little bit and do some push-ups. So we're going to do 3 sets of push-ups, and not just normal push-ups, but I'd like to teach you guys some of our variations of push-ups. So we're going to do them off of our knees. The first one that I will be taking you guys through are called diamond push-ups. So you're going to be putting your hands like this and then putting them onto the floor to make a triangle or diamond, whatever you guys want to call it. But we call them diamond push-ups. Now, when you do your diamond push-up, you don't want your knees too close, because when you go down, you don't want to look like a rocking horse. Okay? So to make sure we have a good push-up is you're going to walk your knees back and then make sure your back is straight but not sagging like this. You don't want to arch your back. So you walk your knees back until you can feel like it's fairly straight. And then to help, I usually cross my feet. Now the goal for a push-up is to not let your chest or your stomach touch, but try and go as far as you guys can go. So you're going to go down as far as you can and then go back up. So those are our diamond push-ups, and we're going to go all the way to 10. Guys, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Good. Give your arms a quick shake out. Our next push-up, we call them close grip push-ups. You can do them 2 different ways. You can do them on your palms or on your fists. When we do our close grip push-ups, we don't have our elbows sticking out like this. We want our elbows to be brushing the sides of our body like this. So if I turn to the side, my hands are pretty close together, and I'm going to go down again as far as I can go. My arms brush my sides, and then I go back up. So I go down, back up. So again, all the way to 10. You guys ready? And go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Nice, shake your arms out. Push-ups for myself, I'm not strong at them, so even just doing 10 of those for me is a challenge. Our last push-up set are wide grip push-ups. So a normal push-up, your hands are a little bit closer. For wide grip, all I want you guys to do is just bring your hands farther apart. And this will be our last set for push-ups. Are you guys ready? So hands wide. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good work, guys. Take your arms out. So I'm going to take you guys through 3 different types of ab workouts. So the first one I'm going to take you through are called Thai sit-ups. I'll turn to the side for this so you guys can see a little bit better. So the 3 rules: feet stay planted, butt stays on the ground, and your hands stay on your head for the whole time, or the best that you can. I struggled with these ones when I first started doing them, and then it just got easier the more and more I did them. So just try your best, guys. Don't be too hard on yourself. These are really, really difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 60-second round. Try and keep count and see how many reps you can get for your Thai sit-ups. I have my phone with me for a timer, guys. If you guys don't have a timer, you guys can follow along with myself. So we have a 60-second round of Thai sit-ups to do. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Touch your elbows to your knees. That's always helped me. Remember. If you guys need to breathe while you do your Thai sit-ups, just that's what I do for breathing. And that's time for the Thai sit-ups. Good work, guys. Our second core exercise, we're going to do what's called sliders. Not eat sliders, but we're going to do a core exercise called sliders. So for sliders, I'm going to be on my back, and my arms are going to be flat on the ground. Now for sliders, I don't need to do any kind of turning where my shoulder comes off of the ground. All I need to do is just kind of like a windshield wiper, is just turn to one side. So my fingertips hit like the back of my heel. So I turn to one side, and I turn to the other side. And I just keep going side to side. And make sure, guys, your neck doesn't stay flat, but you have your neck up as well. I'll turn it from a different angle. So we're here. You just slide side to side. So for these, a 60-second round. Again, you guys ready? I'll get my timer ready. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice work, guys. I'm starting to feel it already. I don't know about you guys. And that's time for our sliders. Oh, I'm already starting to feel it now. We have one last core exercise, and these are called the V sit-ups. Compared to the other two, they're the hardest ones for myself. So V sit-ups, we can do them two different ways. So we're here, my feet swing up, my hands swing up at the same time, and I touch my toes. Our second way to do V sit-ups, this time our hands aren't going to touch our toes. I kick my feet up, and again, this time my arms flap out to the side like a bird. So you guys have the option of picking the first one where you touch your toes, or the second one where you swing your arms to the side. You guys choose. We have a 60-second round, and this is our last round for our core exercise. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, these are really, really hard, guys. And that's time for our V sit-ups. And those are the 3 core workouts: tie sit-ups, sliders, and V sit-ups. I don't know about you guys, but man, those V sit-ups, those were super difficult. Whew, I'm already starting to sweat now. Our next exercise, now we're going to work on, again, some legs. What we're going to do is we're going to combine a squat and our front kicks together. And we're going to do 3 different types of kicks. So we're going to do front kicks, side kicks, and back kicks. So we're going to squat, throw a front kick, squat, throw a side kick, and squat, throw a back kick. And then we do it on the other side. So we squat, kick, squat, side kick, squat, back kick. And we're going to go for 60 seconds. I'll get my timer ready. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So squat, front kick, squat, side kick, squat, back kick. And that's time for the squat to kicks. So for the kicks, we learned 3 different kicks. A front kick, a side kick, and a back kick. So you just learned 3 different kicks with some exercising involved. The next part I'm going to take you through now is some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu techniques. The first technique in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu I'm going to go through with you guys is how to stand up when someone has what's called close guard. So close guard, I would be on my knees and somebody would be laying on their back with both of their feet locked around my waist, and their feet would be locked around my waist like this. If their feet broke apart, that would be considered open guard. But I'm going to teach you how to get from being on your knees to standing when their feet are locked around your waist. So we're going to be starting on our knees. Hands are going to be off the ground. We're going to step up and not just step forward, but it's a little bit off to the side. So we're going to end up going 1, stepping up and turning, and our back foot is planted so we can push up. We're going to stand up, and then we're going to go back down. And then we do the other side. So as we go to step up, we shift our body a little bit, come up into a fighting stance, and then come back down onto our knees. So what I want you guys to do is alternate side to side and have some fun with this. So we have a 60-second round. Try and count and see how many times you can stand up on each side. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, screwed up. Did the wrong side. And that's time. Our second Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu technique, I'm going to teach you guys how to stand up and how to sit down from what's called technical stand-up. So to start our technical stand-up, in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we don't want to try and get up like this because that is really, really slow, especially competing against a partner. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with both of our legs straight out, and what I want you guys to do is take one leg and bend it like this. The second leg that's straight out, I want you guys to bring it in beside it. Just make sure the leg that is laying on the ground, your foot, doesn't stay behind the ankle. It needs to be beside it. From here, we need to have some hand positioning. So I'm going to take the hand that's on the same side leg that's on the mat here and put it behind myself. My other hand is going to go out in front with my hand open. The reason the hand can be open, if somebody had a kimono top or maybe a hoodie, I could use my hand to grab on, or I could follow somebody and prevent them from trying to get around and on top of me in a different position. My goal is to try and keep my body staying in front of you. So in order to have that application happen, my leg needs to do a semicircle motion. So I'm going to use my leg that's bent and the hand that's down to push up. And you see how that lifts my body up? When I'm here, I'm going to swing this leg around. So now I've been able to keep my body facing you guys and not taking my eyes off. Let's say pretend someone's in front of me. I haven't taken my eyes off of them. So we're here, come up, and then you just sit back down. That's our technical stand-up. We have a 60-second round. You guys can pick one side, and if you guys would like, you can alternate side to side. But if one side's hard and the other side is easy, stick to the side that's a little bit harder. Are you guys ready? I got my timer ready. A minute round in 3, 2, 1, go. And that's time. Now, the next part of our technical stand-up drill is learning how to sit down from a technical stand-up. So we're going to continue our technical stand-up, but for this round, we're also going to add how to sit down. So we start here and we do our technical stand-up. So I'm going to take my hand that was originally on the ground, put it back, kick that same leg through, and that's how I sit down. So I do my technical stand-up, put the same hand down, I sit down. And I'm back in that same position. So 1, I stand up, kick my leg through, and you should end up sitting like this. All right. A 60-second round in 3, 2, 1, go. And that's time. Awesome. Man, super sweaty from all those exercises that we did today. I hope you guys enjoyed and had a lot of fun. I just want to say a big thank you guys for joining me today, working out, getting sweaty with me, and hopefully you guys learned something new and had some fun. I hope soon that we can all train together